Shane Beamer's 3 keys to the game today against Oklahoma were quite simple. Number 1, dominate the turnover battle. Number 2, strain every play. And number 3, do not let Oklahoma steal an extra possession. And quite simply, they did all of that and so much more today. South Carolina picked up a dominant 35-9 win right here behind me in Norman, Oklahoma, over the Oklahoma Sooners today. And right out of the gate, South Carolina's defense came to play. They were on it. First play of the game, Nicky Minwari picks off Michael Hawkins Jr., and the offense goes down, scores 5 plays later on a Rocket Sanders short yardage touchdown run. Right after that, Tonka Hemingway picks up a fumble forced by Demetrius Knight and takes it the other way for a 36-yard touchdown. And as if that weren't enough, Nicky Minwari, right back in the action again, takes a 65-yard interception to the house to make it a 21-0 game. Like in the blink of an eye, literally with about 9.5 minutes left in the first quarter, South Carolina's already up 21-0. And, you know, coming into the week, I had said that I thought South Carolina probably needed 21 points in total to feel good about winning this game, but they already met that mark by not even midway through the first quarter. And that just kind of showed how tenacious and tough this defense was. You knew it was going to be a defensive battle for most of the day. And credit to Oklahoma's defense. I thought they did a pretty good job against the Gamecock offense today, and we'll talk about that in a little bit. But I think the defense for South Carolina really proved that it's not going to slow down anytime soon. And with all those keys today, they really were relentless out there. I mean, they had 9 sacks, and here's the good thing about those 9 sacks. 9 different players recorded them. So won by 9 different guys. Demetrius Knight led the way. You know, just really fantastic performance today from him. He spoke to us after the game. He's seen this defense do this from the spring to the summer to now, and it's continuing. And it was a really, really strong performance. You held Oklahoma to 1 touchdown today. Look, the one play that you botched on was in, you know, Judge Collier got beat in the third quarter on what was a 54-yard touchdown pass, and he got beat by a few steps. And look, that's probably a little bit disappointing if you're South Carolina, but overall, other than that, I thought the defense did about everything they needed to do today and so much more. And you gave your offense didn't even have to do that much today. And that's kind of the story of the day, is the defense dominated. The offense still has a lot to kind of figure out. The run game wasn't really that effective today. Yeah, Rocket Sanders did have a touchdown, but outside of that, it really wasn't that great. And it took a lot for the offense to kind of get going. The one big play came in the second quarter when Lenore Sellers hit up Josh Simon for a 33-yard touchdown pass right behind me here over there. And it was a great play, but outside of that, it was kind of a struggle for the offense to get going today. But at the same time, it's not like Sellers played bad by any means. He had a nice day, you know, completed nearly 70% of his passes. Here's the big thing. Didn't have a single turnover today. You won the turnover battle 4-0. And the fact that you limited those mistakes as best you can. Sure, you had some penalties, but overall, I thought South Carolina did a much better job taking care of the football today, and it's reflected in the final score here. And look, no one's going to be happy with this offensive performance. It's not going to be enough in the SEC, but at the same time, you have a elite, dare I say, championship level type of defense that can go out here and kind of make up for what you lack in. Now, is that going to be the case every game? I don't know. We'll have to see. There's still 5 games to go. A lot can change. But for right now, the defense keeps you in every single game and gives you a chance to win, even when your offense isn't playing that well. And so, look, this was again, I'll say it, dominant performance from South Carolina today. Just defense was flying around, making great plays. Offense, you got a little bit of room to work, I think. But, you know, the good thing is you're going into a bye week now. You play Texas A&M to start November. You're 4-3 right now. You probably should be 6-1, let's be honest. But like, you're in a good spot right now going into the bye week. You close out October with a win. This is South Carolina's first win in October in more than 2 years. And it's a great feeling today knowing you came out here and had a really, really big kind of blowout type of win. That's what this team needs. So again, South Carolina is now 4-3 on the year. They'll be back at home finally. Feels like a while since we've said that, since they've been on the road for the last few weeks. But they'll be back home after the bye week on November 2nd against Texas A&M. That's going to be a real tough game because the Aggies are playing really good football right now. But I think South Carolina's got a chance. Like, their defense gives them a chance every single time. It's just the offense. They're showing some signs, but I think they're still looking to put it all together, if that makes sense. So we'll have to see what happens. There's no game time officially announced for the A&M Carolina game in a few weeks, but that will be revealed probably on Monday. And then that should be a night game. So that is for certain. It's listed as a night game on South Carolina's schedule. So that's a good thing. And we'll see what time it's going to be at. But be sure to stay locked into GamecockCentral.com for all coverage and updates and so much more. Got a lot of stories coming out on the way. And I will be going live for Sunday Reset at some point tomorrow. I'm going to be in Norman for majority of the day. My flight doesn't leave until Sunday night, and so that kind of sucks, to be honest. But you know what? It is what it is. That means we'll have more time to hang out and talk about this game and break it all down. It should be a lot of fun. And then, yeah, the bye week, but we'll have a lot of coverage coming out from football, men's basketball, baseball, the whole 9 yards. Should be a good time. So that's going to do it for now from Norman. Again, South Carolina picks up a dominant 35-9 win over the Sooners here on Saturday. For GamecockCentral.com, I'm Jack Veltri.